Hey guys, welcome back to Down
Sit.
Bourbon.
Hut, hut, hi, hi.
It is a special edition, 500 followers on Instagram edition. I think Brandon's teased it for a while here. We're getting in the old Blue Run, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey aged 13 years. Only available now in limited release. I think 2,600 bottles maybe.
Georgia and Kentucky,
Georgia and
and I bought this on February the 1st at Total Wine. You got the Bib and Tucker that day.
$1.69.
And wasn't thinking that we were going to wait this long to open it up. I'm glad we did.
Yeah, that's good stuff. So yeah, guys, this might be our first video to YouTube. We're gonna get that rocking, and probably go Instagram more on Reels and things, and just kick things to YouTube. But what a journey the last couple of months. My wallet's taken a hit. I've learned a lot. I've had some good boozy times, and it's a pretty good hobby, and very interested in it.
Well, so we did a video in the beginning talking about why we were doing this, right?
Yeah.
And it's funny, just today, someone asked me, "Hey, what's new with you?" And this is it, right? I mean, you do the same thing every day at work, and you go into ball games with the kids, and this is what's new. It's been fun. I really enjoyed it.
And nothing wrong with catching a little buzz, also.
Absolutely not.
Nothing wrong with that.
And hopefully the next 500, maybe have it quicker, and we start having a little even more fun.
Yeah, sure.
We got the summertime coming up, so I'm sure there's all kinds of cool things we can do there.
Opening day. So this is March 31st. So it's opening day tomorrow for the Braves, and is opening day for baseball in general. So pretty pumped about that. And that's kind of how this kicked off. We were in the first video. The Braves playing the Dodgers in the playoffs. They were annihilated. So Brandon spotted some Blantons.
That's right. Yeah.
And it was like, hey, there's Blantons. I'm like, yeah, I've heard of that. I'm just not a big bourbon guy. And 8 or 9, I think you closed a big deal that day. So thanks, you were buying. So we were Basil Hayden and Blantons and all kind of things. And I don't remember the end, but it was a darn good time. And then it kind of led to this several months later.
I keep threatening to post those pictures, but I won't do that.
No, nobody wants it.
I'm glad you said the date, because I do randomly post.
Yeah, we randomly
a lot of this stuff, so I don't necessarily post them in order.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily.
And unfortunately, this is not our job. This is just a hobby.
Exactly. So it is random when I do it. I don't know when I'll probably post this maybe ahead of some stuff that we even did even last weekend, or maybe even we may do. I think I've got a few teed up. But hey, so we decided we're not going to pour these in tasting glasses and swirl them around and do a little standard thing. We're going to try this Blue Run in a glass with an ice cube, like we like to drink.
Yeah, I like.
This is the way we drink it. I mean, after work, you'll see. I know I post some reels. You post some reels.
Yeah.
I throw a cube down. This is the way we drink it. So that's what we're going to drink this.
Yep, absolutely.
Chaz, what do you know about it? It's 13-year Blue Run.
Blue Run.
I know
2019 is when they started.
We know it's very secretive.
Yep, 2,600 bottles is all they're rolling out, and they have this is like a winter batch of 2020. I think I don't know how many they're doing each year. The guy's last name is Rutledge. Paul Rutledge, I think.
Jim Rutledge.
Jim Rutledge. So Jim Rutledge, they grabbed him. It was started by elite kind of businessmen, some people from Nike and Facebook and things, but they brought in old Jim.
Yep,
from Jimbo. Four Roses. He was so maybe there's some Four Roses juice in here.
So the distillery is undisclosed.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff undisclosed, secretive. But I will say this: you've seen it. We've all seen it for a lot more than I paid. I did pay MSRP of $169. I think that's the cheapest you can buy it.
Yep.
I got it at Total Wine. I was lucky right when it came out.
Yep. In the glass case.
And lucky we're in Georgia. But it does have a cool bottle, but we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about what it tastes like.
Yeah.
So,
but the bottle was designed by an old Nike guy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Great things. So this guy knows how to design things. So let's see if what we got here. And the proof is pretty high, bro. What is it? 113.
Yeah.
113 proof. So not a ton of alcohol.
So it's funny. When we do these in the tasting glasses, I don't smell the ice, but like I smell it. Yeah.
Well, because the tasting glasses are made to,
I know. I get the standard, vanilla caramel, oaky kind of stuff.
A little oak, not crazy oak.
Man, that's smooth for a.
Wow.
It tastes like a 13-year, but it's very smooth for the.
The color's great too. The dark caramel, I guess you would call it. I mean, that's dark.
So I get what I'm getting. The caramel,
vanilla in there.
Vanilla.
At first I thought it smelled kind of some banana, circus peanutty kind of thing. A little bit of sweetness. There's a little bit of.
There's something there, like a clovey kind of.
Yeah, that definitely. I hate to say it, but the old clove cigarettes back in the day, they were good stuff. It made you feel terrible though at the end. There's no doubt about it. They were bad.
Man,
don't smoke it, everybody. It's the worst.
Yeah, this is solid. Even before we taste this, I said something to you about how this would be just a cool thing to take to like a really like swanky fancy party.
Yeah, this one will make an appearance.
or to give as a gift, or if you can even get your hands on it. But
it's got to be a really special occasion.
Yeah.
That I remember when Brandon bought this. At the time, it was the most expensive bottle he had bought, and he was just in the store, like he was carrying it out like this, and like, can they give me something? What if I drop it? And I'm like,
it's the most expensive bottle I've ever bought.
Yeah,
but and I remember Total Wine just put it in like a little plastic grocery store bag, and I was like,
they just put a little plastic thing around it.
I was like, you're not gonna put this in bubble wrap?
Yeah, that needs bubble wrap in a big case or something.
Yeah. But I'm sure that they deal with so much, it's much more expensive.
Yeah, to them it's just like, whatever. It's just, I mean, I think Brandon and I can both agree, some of our favorites, like High Proof, is going to be the Larceny Barrel Proof, and we're big fans of Heaven Hill all the way around. But this reminds me of that, in that it's not 1792 Barrel Proof, or it's a cinnamon bomb, and it's like heat the whole way. There's a little bit of heat. I'm not a super heat guy, I'm getting better at it, but it's just smooth, classic, little kick of heat at the end, and then the finish is long, but not the heartburn long. Just kind of there it is, and then it gives you the warm, which is a terribly rainy day outside. So it's a good.
I know that I have a tendency to give everything high ratings. Man,
you give it super high rating.
This is so good.
It really is. It pairs well with the General So's chicken I had for lunch.
So we did that Flavier challenge ABC thing earlier. I don't know when I'll post it, but compared to those Irish whiskeys we just drank, this might be the best thing I've ever had in my life. Probably.
No, oh God, there was some that were just rough. No knock on Irish whiskey. That's something I love, but man, I like the bourbon. Kind of stays in the same vein. The classic notes, and they kick it up. So, we've read a lot of reviews on here. I think some are mixed, some are like maybe it's overpriced, whatever. But it's there's something to be said for something you can't find all the time, something that's unique, and then I think it's freaking great, and it's a super high proof also. A couple of these, and you can put all the stress of the day behind you. There's no doubt about that.
We see those bottles at Sweetens Cove, and they want like all that money for that bottle. I just won't do it. I don't feel like that it just really had. It doesn't really talk to me like this one did.
Talk to me.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's fantastic. And I know what, I lost my train of thought. So March 31st, we've got springtime, summertime coming up. We talk about how there's definitely winter bourbons and there's summer bourbons.
To us, yeah, I think so for sure.
This is 113 proof, but this is a summer bourbon, dude. I think.
I think so too. It's not overpowering. It's man, I could sip this by the pool. It'd be great in an old Kentucky Buck, one of my favorite drinks, with just simple syrup. Match a little strawberry up and pour a lime in. No, you don't need to. You don't need to. That's for more the the Heaven Hill Green Label.
Yeah, a lot of stuff that could mix with that. I don't know. This is
not a mixer.
I think you want to drink this on ice, and I could drink this by the pool on a hot summer day. I mean, it is very, very, very smooth.
And to prove, how many could you drink?
I don't know. Probably
put your swimmings on.
Yeah. This is fantastic. I know this was not. I'm going to give it a solid 4.8 like I did the Stag. I think it's very, very good. I think if you, as I said with the Stag, if you have the money, get it. It's worth the money. It's not worth. I don't know if it's worth the money, but if you have the money,
value pick, maybe not.
Maybe not. But you know, it's fantastic. It's
so
great.
You're comparing the Stag. This better than Stag?
You know, it's
Stag's
different.
got more.
So it's
a lot different.
It's different. I think okay, if you're drinking this in June, this is better than Stag. If you're drinking in January, Stag is better.
Stag will warm you up on a cold day. There's no doubt. There's a little more heat, not in a bad way, but a little more.
Yeah. And even though this is 13 years, Stag's like what 10.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like that. This is.
I tell you, wherever this is coming from, it's damn good.
You know, Four Roses. If that guy, I mean, everything that Four Roses does.
I know.
Is awesome.
I'll give it a 4.82, man. I mean, it's really good.
I just got the non-chilled, non-filtered Four Roses Select at.
We'll have to get on that.
At Infinity Beverage. So
and we have spring break next week, so we're going to do some traveling to Florida. So we're hoping to find some things we can't find in Alpharetta or North Atlanta, where obviously everyone just loves bourbon, and that's just, you know, literally every liquor store I go into.